Life has a way of falling apart without warning. Plans collapse, people disappoint us. Things we work so hard for can suddenly disappear. When this happens, most of us panic. But the ancient Stoics believed that calm is not something you find. It is something you practice. It's a skill you build, day by day. Today, we're going to explore how Stoic philosophy teaches us to stay calm, steady, and clear-minded, even when life feels like it's completely overwhelming. One of the first Stoic lessons is simple, but it can be incredibly difficult to master. Accept reality as it is. This doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It doesn't mean you have to like it. It means you stop resisting what has already happened, because the resistance only adds to your suffering. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote that we become distressed not by the events themselves, but by the judgments we attach to those events. When your world feels like it's crumbling, the Stoic response isn't denial, it's clarity. It's looking at the situation and saying, "This is what is happening. This is where I am right now." Only from that place of radical acceptance can calm, meaningful action truly begin. Acceptance isn't weakness, it is the foundation of real strength. When chaos enters your life, it can feel like everything is spinning out of control. The Stoics taught a powerful technique to counter this feeling. They encouraged us to slow down, take a breath, and ask one simple question: what is still within my control? You might not have control over other people's actions. You can't control sudden losses or unfair circumstances. That's a given, but you always control your own response. You control your attitude. You control your very next action, no matter how small. Calm returns the moment you stop wasting your energy fighting what you cannot change and instead focus all your power on what you can. This is the source of your agency, the core of your personal freedom. Your power lives right there. Now, Stoics weren't robots. They didn't believe emotions were enemies to be crushed. Instead, they saw emotions as signals, but not as leaders. Feelings like fear, anger, and sadness will naturally arise in difficult moments. That's part of being human, but reacting instantly, on impulse, just makes the chaos worse. The philosopher Epictetus taught that between a stimulus, the event that happens, and our response, there is a crucial moment of choice. That tiny gap is where calm is born. It's the space where you can pause, breathe, and simply observe your thoughts before you automatically believe them. Calm isn't the absence of emotion, it's the mastery over your reaction to it. Stoicism also teaches a transformative idea. Difficult moments are actually training grounds. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The obstacle is the way." Think about it. Hardship strengthens your patience, discomfort builds your discipline. Loss helps to clarify what you truly value in life. So, instead of asking, "Why is this terrible thing happening to me?" the Stoic asks a different, more empowering question: "How can this shape me for the better? What can I learn from this?" This mental shift transforms suffering into purpose. It turns a roadblock into a stepping stone for growth. Finally, when life falls apart, our perspective narrows. We get tunnel vision, focusing only on the immediate pain. The Stoics trained themselves to zoom out and see the bigger picture. They would remind themselves of a few simple truths. This moment, no matter how painful, will pass. Pain is temporary, but your character is permanent. Ultimately, what matters most is not what happens to you, but who you become through it. Calm returns when you learn to trust this long view, and you understand that enduring wisely is far more important than reacting emotionally in the short term. Life will fall apart at times, that is an unavoidable truth. But losing your calm, losing your inner peace, that is optional. Stoicism teaches us that even in the middle of chaos, we can remain steady, disciplined, and clear-minded, not because life becomes easy, but because we have trained ourselves to respond with wisdom and strength. If you want to build this unshakable inner calm, start walking the Stoic path, one calm, conscious decision at a time. Thanks for watching.